Hakan Demirbüken. I am working with for UDA. Today we will talk about the UDACAPI system, which is a mobile data collection and dashboard system. We have been using UDACAPI for almost 2 years very intensively, and we finished more than 40 projects in more than 30 countries, and we used mainly for data collection, data analysis, and monitoring of the results. UDA Consulting was established in 2009, and our entire purpose was to increase the data quality and increase the understanding of the statistics and advocate more reliable and timely statistics. As you will see soon, the logic behind the UDACAPI. Our main logic was to develop a system which is based on 100% transparency and also monitoring the survey data collection on real time so that we can increase the data quality. UDACAPI will continue improve its applications, and we will need your, of course, advice if you use it. And I believe if you use it, you will see the main difference between UDACAPI and other CAPI applications. Today we will mainly talk about how to use the UDACAPI when you have the ready ODK platform. Now, without making the introduction very long, I leave the floor to my colleague Adil Kurbanov, who is the main developer of the UDACAPI. He will go through the UDACAPI application, and he will try to make the presentation maximum 30 minutes, and then we will give you floor for discussions and questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hakan Bey, for introduction. My name is Adil Kurbanov. I'm working for UDA almost for 5 years, and now it's an honor to me to meet you here and present our latest production, as Hakan Bey told, for making it easy to collect your data. So UDACAPI is an innovative data collection and monitoring system that provides clients with easy-to-use approach to data collection and full transparency to track progress, monitor data, to check data consistency, view some descriptive statistics, and access the raw data while you're collecting your data. So let's go one by one. You might say, you can build your own dashboard for your ODK survey. So what's that? That's predefined dynamic tables, charts, and statistics. So that's the UDACAPI dashboard page. So you can design your own dashboard on the map. If you are collecting some spatial data, GPS locations, you can see your data on the map. And also you can see the progress in a chart and daily progress and late submissions by day. So each of them are, you can make your own settings here. You can add different progress blocks, and each of these progress blocks depends on your plans, on your want. If you want them, you include it and you build your dashboard. And what about predefined tools? It is important while you're collecting your data to see what kind of data is coming from the field. So in order to be able to track your targets or to closely monitor your survey data, you might want to see some cross tables like this based on the questions in your survey form, or some charts also dynamically updated while you are collecting your data. Or maybe you would like to see the descriptive statistics. So to find out some maybe outliers and see the standard deviation, this kind of things. So you will be able to design all of them. And okay, these cross tables are cool, but what about more dynamic, more comprehensive analysis? So UDACAPI offers you the cross table known as pivot table, with the possibility to see the table as a dynamic graphics as well. So you select your form. If your form has different repeat part, so let's say the household questions, you can analyze each of these part of your survey form separately. So any questions inside this form can be cross checked, and you can build this table, and also you can see so-called table heat map. The table heat map also shows you extreme values, answers, the values of the answers for your question form. Also, you can turn this table into graph, and maybe you would like to make some midterm report of your of your data collection before your data collection ends. So you can download data as different graphs and include it into your report and submit it. Also, you can check any numeric data and see the descriptive statistics for this data, and see the histogram and see the that will enable you to see the outliers of your data, and then immediately respond to these problems if there is a problem. So I told that UDACAPI also gives you the possibility to see your data on the map if you are collecting the GPS location, or you are collecting the track, GPS track, or you are making the shape of the field. So any kind of GPS related question will allow you to see your data on the map, and the map board is more than just location, ping your location on the map. Here you can see all questions and their answers as a chart, as a pie chart on the map, and you have the possibility to see also the histogram. If you have any numeric data, you can see also this numeric data as a histogram on the map. So that the map board is just more than just pinging the location of the survey, but that allows you to give to make some analysis, to make some analysis based on the questions of your survey form. So I also talked about the data consistency check. Sometimes there is we cannot make enough constraints on to the survey form, and we should check we should be able to check the data while we're collecting. So one of them is, for example, I will give you the example. We can have the question about going to school, but also we can collect the data about the age of the household. And if we not put the constraint, we should be able to use the UDACAPI to see do we have any submissions where the age of the household member was, let's say, less than 5 years old, but was marked as going to school. So this could be the data inconsistency, and the UDACAPI let you to check this kind of queries, to make this kind of queries to the data set and get this kind of inconsistencies while you're collecting data. So this is how UDACAPI allows to do it. You build the query to the data set, and then you will get the if you get any of these kind of submissions with this type of data, you will be informed here, and you see that you get some data to these queries. So that's all about the question, about the data collection using the UDACAPI. And while we go to the live, to the hands-on some exercise and see the question UDACAPI, do you have any questions you would like to ask before we go further? Okay, let's go further. So yes.
I want to congratulate you, your partner here and other members of your team.
I can't hear you. Sorry for that.
Let me get closer to the. Is it better now?
Yes, much better. Thank you.
Excellent. I will say this is John. My name is John from Ghana. And
welcome, John.
I'm highly impressed, and I want to congratulate you and your partner over there and the other members of the team for coming up with this awesome application. I'm so impressed and happy to be part of this webinar. My question is one, looking at what you've presented so far, I think, I work as an M&E specialist. From what I've seen so far, I see this is going to be very, very useful for me, in my in my work. But I just wanted to confirm from you, is this something one could use for monitoring progress, in a typical project where we have indicators, we have implementing partners submitting or reporting data routinely, say monthly or quarterly basis, where we collect data to measure our indicators, to calculate indicators to measure progress on a project. So just wanted to confirm from you, can we use this application for that purpose? That would be my first question. I want to stop here so others can also ask questions. Thank you.
Hakan Bey, will you?
Yeah, I can.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, John. Thanks for the question. UDACAPI is a very flexible application. We developed this application by using open source codes. So it can be used as a monitoring platform for M&E purposes, or it can be used for data collection and monitoring the progress. And yes, in short, yes, this application can be used for both purposes. And indeed, we used this application for monitoring of a EU project in the Middle East a year ago. So it can be used for both purposes, but more by adding more, how do you say, applications inside UDACAPI is very, very, very easy. I mean, I can make it further and add more things to your question, such as if somebody wants to make regression analysis on statistics or correlation analysis on statistics, we can easily add to the data analysis part. Actually, we are working on it, and we are planning to add more tools under the data analysis in coming weeks in the next versions, because we use R. Again, as you know, R is a statistical software and open, based on open sources, and is a free platform. And we use R to develop statistical analysis as well. So actually, the main important advantage of UDACAPI is based on open source codes, and we can use this advantage to develop different analysis, and UDACAPI can serve as data collection, data monitoring, data analysis, and monitoring and evaluation purposes. Thank you. Do you have second question, John? Hello? Yeah.
Yes, please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, the second question is, how do we get access to this? Is it free? How do somebody like me get access to it so that I can install it and configure it to begin to use it for my project?
Yeah.
That would be my second question. Yeah.
I mean, Adil will introduce the application now, and it is a how do you say? It's a practice session now starting, and we have also online help in our emails. We shared online help. We can share again until end of this year. We want to make it for free, but we can even extend maybe the duration for free. But even later on, it will be with a very minimum cost. Okay, very, very minimum cost. It will be much cheaper compared to the other applications in the available in the market. So because our main purpose is to increase the quality in statistics and quality of the monitoring. Thank you. Any other questions? If not, then Adil, I leave the floor to you, okay, for the exercise.
Thank you. Now, let's do some insight look at the application. The UDACAPI is web-based. As you see, the address is udacapi.com, and in order to start using it, you just should sign up with your username. I mean, choose one username with your email, and then we activate your account. Then you can start it full-fledged. So all power of all features will be available to you. Now, I would like to show you one demo account we prepared for this session. So let's say we have, when you sign in, you see that you have the active list of active forms. In this demo, we have the active form started yesterday, and we have 32 submissions so far, and the last synchronization was almost half an hour ago. Let's go to the dashboard and see what dashboard is offering us. So as you see, we have activated the progress map to the dashboard, plus we have activated some more blocks, monitoring blocks, where we have the progress pie chart showing how many of your target is already done and how much how many you are expecting. And then you see the daily progress, how many was collected today, how many was yesterday, and the days from start. And also you see the latest submissions by day, the days as a bar chart. In the bottom, we also activated for this demo account several data sets in several formats. So while you are collecting your data, you can, it says now generated 2 hours ago. I will just generate a new file and will download the Excel file here. So it says download, yes, download it, and let's see Excel file. So we have 3 survey the survey parts in the 3 tables as a part of this survey. And let's open one of them. So we have 32 rows of data, and all of them has the unique keys and the answers in this part of your survey data. Also, in this survey, we have the household data. So in our roster, so we have the data for this roster. Data has 67 rows. So also you can download in any format you included to be in the dashboard. So we have included here Excel, Stata, R dataset, and SPSS formats. That's how the dashboard will look like. So let's go further about predefined tables. So in predefined tables, we defined that we would like to see the data while we collect in cross tables by country and by enumerator. So here we see that enumerator 1 collected 18 surveys, and 7 of them were from Algeria, 5 from Egypt, and 6 from Morocco. So this table is based in household roster data. So I see that likes truth lie by gender. So based on this cross table, I see that females, 11 females answered no, that they don't like the fruit, and 14 told yes. And the males are statistics 9 to 33. So currently males like fruits more. And this data is dynamically updated. While you get the new data, you will be updated. I mean, these tables will be updated automatically.
Adil, can we add one table right now and then the audience can see it, okay? How we can add a table, another table.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go
Okay.
this very intro to all features, and I will add some more data. And the monitoring charts, also any question in your survey can be displayed as a data predefined. So here I have the data by enumerator, how many, and which enumerator collected how many data. So it says that enumerator number 1 collected more than half of all data we have in this data set, in this survey. And only 16% was collected by enumerator 2. And these are the other variables about male and female distribution in the household roster data and the likes data, likes fruits and the likes to read books. I told about also the descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics is good to find the outliers and see the statistical meaning of your data. If you have any numeric data in your questionnaire form, it is the good place to see the outlines, to feel your data, to feel the answer to that question. So here apparently I see that book pages. I see the more or less normal distribution of data, but I have a lot of data, about 60, more than 60 answers, giving the answer that the page, this is the book pages, page is around less than 100, and it is about 15. So that could be the outline, but maybe not. Here's the household members' age. I see the count of data. I see the mean, median, maximum, minimum, etc. variance. So let's go further and see the map board. So that's the map board. As I told, this is more than just pinging your survey locations. It gives you the analysis of your data. So far we collected 32 data, and you can, if you wish, you can mark the full screen of your map board. And okay, I'd like to see by enumerator, and I'd like to see maybe some histograms in the of the questions. So here, that's the dynamically linked. The questions, I mean, the data on the map is dynamically linked to your questionnaire questions and answers. So if I remove, you see that the chart is changing and also the histogram is changing. So which country you're from, and I can see the only some part of the data based on my question. Let's go further and look at this. The data inconsistency check part. This is also very important, because if you have data inconsistency is the so-called feedback, quick feedback from your side to the field workers. If before enumerators go to the field, they will learn the questionnaire, and we usually make the training about each questionnaire, and then we start the field work. But in sometimes, in the especially very comprehensive questionnaires, some enumerators might not fully understand how to fill the data, and in this kind of situation, you might get some not consistent data, the not logical data. And also sometimes if you are working with another companies or that you hired the enumerators, some of these enumerators might be not very open, not very accurate, and there is the possibility to cook the data. So in order to be sure that you are getting the very qualified, very data in a high quality from the data from the field, this consistency, query builder is help for you. So here I pre-designed 2 queries to my data set, and I designed I cross-checked 2 data. In the first case, it is how old is the household member, and does this member likes to read book. So here, let's go to the details. So we can build the query by first selecting which data set you are going to build the query, which data set you are going to query this data, this question. So that I selected the household questionnaire, and then when you select the household questionnaire, or any questionnaire, any tables inside your questionnaire, you will see the questions of this part of your survey. So we would like to see the household roster data, and from the household roster data, I'd like to see the question, how old is this member, and we'll give it, let's say it is less than 4 years old. It is very unlikely that less than 4 years old child likes to read. And also you can make additional query to the data set. How many pages this kid is reading? How many pages of the book of this kid likes to read? So I'm entering the age, okay, and then I'm entering another question for cross-checking. Does this household member likes to read? Like to read. And yes, so I should give the title for this question. Let's say we would like to see 6, and I will give for myself the title kids less than 6 and likes to read. So I'm saving this filter, and voila, I have the 2 submissions where enumerator indicated that the household member is less than 6 years old and he likes to read. Moreover, I can download this data and see who was the enumerator and which country and all details. So I will download this data and see it. It is downloaded, and let's open this. And as you see, the data will be presented in all formats you selected to that you are interested to download, to see in the dashboard. In our case, we selected the Excel file, Stata file, SPSS file, and R.dataset. Just let's open the Stata file. Yeah, I see the all question, and I see that there are two results to my query, and age, yes, age 2 and 4, very interesting. 2 is most likely 99% is the either typo or there's something wrong with the enumerator. So I see the data, and I can now respond, I mean feedback to this enumerator, and by maybe calling him and asking maybe the age was entered wrongly while this enumerator in the fields, I will ask him to correct data and give me the more accurate data. So that's how you can make the very comprehensive queries, and even you can add groups, so and or type of logical comparisons can be used here. So you are free to make any query requests of any difficulties to your data set and get the possible problems, identify them, and then try to fix them while you are collecting data. So that will help you to end with the more accurate data from the field. So that's all about the demo of the survey form. We have around 15-16 minutes. So let's turn to the question and answers. And if we have any more time, I can show you how to register in the system and then how to start your data collection and using the dashboard. Thank you very much. Please, if you have any questions, go ahead. Please unmute your microphone before talking. Thank you.
Yes, Nalin, please.
Yeah, so thanks for the presentation, and the product is very helpful. So what I wanted to know was that after developing this dashboard on the UDACAPI, do we also have a provision that we have a guest ID which I can give to my clients, and they can also see the monitoring reports?
Thank you for this question. That's a very important question and very interesting question. Yes, in the coming minor version, we are we're going to activate that possibility. And by the way, you see that my colleagues are sending some data, and the dashboard is automatically updated by itself. So I'd like to show you this as well. About your question, yes. You can register one account, and then you can, inside your account for each of your projects, you can register the client user, and that client user will be able to access only that project. So you might have 4 projects and the 4 different clients. Each client will be able to see only forms of this project, and that means you can use the UDACAPI as in a enterprise level. Thank you.
Thank you.
Does any of you planning to start a surveys in coming weeks or days? If you want to use UDACAPI, we are happy to help you in terms of assisting you launching the survey, and you can monitor use the dashboard and monitor the data progress or data quality at the same time. If you have any survey starting in coming weeks or months, please let us know. We are happy to assist you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, hello. Like I mentioned the other time, and by the way, thank you very much, for the piece of advice, to use ODK Central, as my server rather than Google Drive, and I'll be doing that. And as soon as I do the change, I would definitely like to use UDACAPI, for my ongoing survey. I mentioned, I'm collecting some data. We're actually monitoring COVID-19, in some churches. We have worshippers coming in, and we take their temperature and some other data, and we use this to monitor. So I'll be doing that. So in the coming weeks, I'll be grateful if you can create the account for me, so I can begin to use UDACAPI and see how it works with my survey.
John, thank you. Actually, you can create your own user right now through the udacapi.com webpage. You can easily create your user, and if your ODK is ready, you can easily upload and start the survey anytime. And we have also the documents how to do this. It is a very useful document. The help it is online. And if you follow the steps, you will be easily launching your survey and monitor it. But in case you have any problem, please email us and we are happy to support you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes. And where do we find your email address?
I am writing on the chat now, and then you can reach us through that email.
Also, when you register the new account, you will get
I am
the
writing
email.
yeah.
You will get the email from our email, so you can reply to this email as well. So when you register in the system, you will get our emails from the administrator. I think we're almost finished. The time is also now almost 5 o'clock. Thank you one more time for all of you. Thank you for attending this webinar. And we were very happy to see you all here. And we are happy to help you. And as you see in the monitor, in the screen, my colleagues are continuously sending the data, and the dashboard is updating. I hope that this will help you to see all these features of the UDACAPI and make use of it. Thank you.
There is another question, I think, Sadiq. Do we have any other question? Hegina, do you have any question? Did we respond all of your questions? You asked something about...
Thank you. Answered my previous question, but at the beginning you promised that you will be showing the advantages of UDACAPI compared to other products, and I perhaps omitted that part, or you didn't turn to that.
I mean,
Thank you.
thank you, Regina. Actually, we did such a study to compare the advantages of UDACAPI and other CAPI systems, and we developed this analysis for Vietnam Statistics Office, but we can share with all of you this document. Whoever would like to read it, this document includes the comparison tables between Survey2Go, CS Pro, SurveyMonkey, and 7 other different CAPI systems, and compare with UDACAPI as well. What UDACAPI can do, and as an advantage, this current dashboard system is such as it is not available in many CAPI systems, such as in CS Pro. You don't have this, and if some of them has dashboard, but it is not. It doesn't allow you to make dynamic monitoring tables or dynamic data analysis. This is one of the main advantage. And you can export your data to many different formats, including SPSS, Tata, R, and Excel. And this is also another advantage of UDACAPI, which you cannot see in many other CAPI systems. And map-based monitoring system, map board, is also another advantage of UDACAPI system. And in addition to this, it is open source data and open source development system, open source codes. You can say that if you get the UDACAPI fully installed at your software, at your servers, which we provide, such as we are happy to provide the entire UDACAPI with the codes, the open source codes, and install at your servers. And so then you can further improve it if you want to make programming by yourself as well. None of the CAPI systems in the world, they provide their own codes and install to your own servers. This is one of the advantage as well. I mean, one of the main advantage. And lastly, UDACAPI is very simple. It is very user friendly. You don't need any specific programming knowledge to program or to install or to use the system. So it is very straightforward system. These are the advantages that I can mention so far. However, as I mentioned earlier, we have a full document which compares all the CAPI systems in the world, or main CAPI systems in the world. If you are interested in, please drop me an email and we share with you. I think I shared our email address, you already know, either to my email, hakan@udaconsulting.com or info@udaconsulting.com. If you email us, we are happy to share this document as well. Did I answer your question, Regina? Hello?
You did absolutely.
Yeah. Hello?
Thank you, Hakan. That was absolutely important.
Thank you. Thank you, Regina. Any other questions from Regina or from any other participants? If none, then we thank for all of you for participating our webinar. And please keep in touch, and please let us know if you need any assistance from our end. And we look forward for your first trials with UDACAPI. We are happy to support you. If you have any other support, by all means, we are happy to provide any assistance. And lastly, actually, we also in near future, we will provide statistical sampling free advisory services for the UDACAPI users in the near future. Please continue to be with us, and we are happy to work with you in the future. Thank you. Thank you all. Then we can, I think,
Thank you.
close the session if you don't have any question.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening.
Goodbye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.